Business is interesting. Here's why your brand is not your logo and what your brand really means to the consumer. When you go to the supermarket, on any one shelf there'll be multiple products that are all reasonably similar. If you're not especially price sensitive, you'll probably just pick up the brand that you always go for. You go for that brand because you trust it, and that trust has been built over a long period of time, often years. You identify the brand by the logo on the packaging. As is often the case, Apple are the best example of this. Imagine a MacBook Pro where there are stickers all over the case. The Apple logo is completely covered, but it still does everything you expect it to. The user interface is as intuitive as you would expect, and the hardware behaves in the way you're accustomed to. That experience is the brand experience. It's the intangibles. The guarantee that it will just work. Now consider the launch of the latest iPhones. It takes a moment to work out what number iPhone we're on. What does it do differently? Is it actually any better than the one you've been using for the past 18 months? When it comes to the iPhone, Apple is missing that Steve Jobs je ne sais quoi.
The way it ought to. So it all just
A Steve Jobs launch came with the promise that buying this iPhone was buying magic that you could hold in your hand.
It just works seamlessly.
In reality, part of that was due to the pace of technological innovation in the mobile phone space. And as every Android user will tell you, iPhone didn't do it first. But iPhone did have the most polished experience. Here's the problem. The experience isn't magic anymore, and the brand stood for magic. If you're watching this and you're thinking that the iPhone isn't magic, that is due to brand erosion. The logo hasn't changed, just the brand experience.